How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to be talking about AMC, which had a very strong day today. We talked about on Friday how important it was for AMC to maintain that $8 range, and we saw highs today around $9. So that was amazing. Anyone who was thinking about doing any swing trading and so forth, if you watched that video on Friday, you would have been making some good money right now. Or maybe you might be buying and holding shares, and at least you know as far as your cost is concerned, you're doing quite well for yourself so far. So like I do normally in my videos, we're going to be getting into the technical analysis. And then we're also going to be touching on why AMC actually ended up doing the move that it did by looking at an article. Let's get into it. All right, we're going to do a quick technical analysis on AMC. So we talked about yesterday how important it was for AMC to be staying above $8. And it did exactly that by having a big time gap up, as we can see here at $8.96 at 4:20 in the morning. So that $8 level was a psychological level. We knew for a fact, and I talked about this on Friday, if it ends up gapping up and it's above $8, there's a good chance we're going to be seeing that $9 level, which we ended up seeing the high of the day at $9.45. So let's take a look at some of the support areas that we actually got to see on the day, because this is going to show us whether we can continue this bullish uptrend. So as you can see here in the pre-market, we had a strong support area that was literally right here around $8.81. As you look at this, take a look at this. We've bounced off this area and did very well, right? So now we ended up breaking that support area as we got closer to market open, which is fine because you can see there was a lot more buying pressure that was happening. We look down and we see that the RSI, it's low, it's in the 30 range. That is where we like it, and we have a strong move going right into the open. As you can see, we end up reaching this high right here very quickly around $9.11. And then we ended up having that morning dip. I always talk about that morning dip that happens, and we have sell-offs. And literally we get down to this new support area here of $8.45. What is interesting about this is that we had a gap up here. Take a look over here. All right, we are at $8.24. And as you can see, we gapped up here around the $8.90 range. Let's just call it that. So usually what potentially could have happened was a gap being filled, because whenever you don't have a gap that's being filled, there's a good chance the stock could come very low down to the low side, right? But that did not happen. And the reason is because the buying pressure, the psychological factor of, hey, AMC is above $8 and look how well it did in pre-market. So with volume, we're going to be able to make a strong move. And that's exactly what happened. We ended up getting up here to where it was $8.84, but we're going to call it right here because it didn't spend too much time there. But we ended up having some even more sell-offs. And then we built a new support area here at $8.51. We go down here and we see at the RSI, it's literally, look at that. It's right in that 40 range, which is not a bad area. I'll just move the cursor over even more, just a little bit, 41. So this is the area where you could have added to your position. Also, when you see that a new support area is being built, that is usually a good entry to take a look at. And if you're looking at having a stop loss, you could have literally set it just a little bit lower than what it was, around $8.37, just to give you a little bit of a quick tip. But as you see, the buying pressure increases right here because we see at $8.52, it makes a strong move to $9.45, which it was just crazy. We had as you can see, we had a resistance level here at $8.97, but with momentum and with volume and with a lot of buying pressure, we ended up chewing it up. So we ended up having a big time sell-off, which was to be expected. Let's be honest here, we have a lot of traders who are in this stock. As far as volume on the day, we had 140 million in volume as of what I'm telling you guys as this recording is going on. So after the strong sell-off, we have a new support area here at $8.84. And from 1240, we literally maintained this support area all the way up to until you can see here at 2:05 p.m. That's how long this stayed. We also spent a good amount of time above VWAP as well, which is a very bullish signal and gives a lot of investor confidence. I'm also going to say trading confidence for anyone who's swinging this. So as we move forward, we see this becomes a support area for a little bit, right? We see $8.96. We have a bullish move right back to $9. And if you notice, we have a little bit of a sell-off. We have this area here at $8.96. We have a strong move all the way to the upside, hitting $9.28. I definitely could see here when you see this little small candle, we didn't spend that much time there at $9.35. If you would have ended up breaking that previous resistance, we definitely would have been seeing $9.60. It's not even a question. You can see here down from the RSI, it become overbought because let's take a look at it right here. Let's line it up perfectly. Yeah, literally it's above 70. So we know there's a lot of buying pressure that was going here at the top. But keep in mind, this is literally around 3 o'clock. So we're going to have a lot of sell-offs that are going to be happening. So as you can see, we get down to a low back here at $9.05 and then have a strong move going to the close, finishing up at $9.20. Right now we are in after hours, and as you could take a look, we're holding down $9.11. But also you could see that this is an area where we have some support. See how that line goes straight across, and look how many times we've been in this particular area in regards to price action. So this is literally an area where, you know what, we can have some support there. But what I'm really looking forward to from AMC is to stay above this $9 area. If we stay above this $9 area and close above $9, we're going to continue to have a bullish trend going forward because this gives more confidence. More traders get interested. We're going to have more volume. And there's a lot of options that are also being traded on this. So that's why I have no doubt in my mind that we can see a strong move to the upside tomorrow. If we ever end up gapping down, the gap down won't be that big because we got to take a look at what the next support area is. Look at this. $8.95. $8.86. And at the worst, if we have like a mean gap down tomorrow, let me just spread out the chart quickly. Literally right here, $8.70. That'll be like the minimum low, and I'm calling it right now. But staying above 9 is good for a lot of psychological reasons, and it just gives people more confidence. All right, so let's go over the article quickly on the Motley Fool, why AMC Entertainment shares hurdled 10% higher today. This was posted at 12:22 p.m., so it did not take into consideration that AMC was up 15%, close to 15% on the day. So what happened? So shares of AMC are off to the races again, jumping 10% in the morning, trading Monday as investors try to ignite excitement in the stock. Shares of GameStop, which was at the heart of the short squeeze frenzy a month ago, started spiking again last week and have more than doubled in value. AMC investors who may be trying to replicate those gains have at least a little more to hang on their hats on. Last week, the company announced it was reopening theaters in New York and had the state lifted its ban, and there will be a full slate of movies coming to the theater chain this year to hopefully bring customers back to the cinema. Now what? Although the theater was close to bankruptcy until it was bailed out by its lenders, AMC did see fit to award management some $8.3 million in bonuses. In a Securities and Exchange Commission filing on Friday, the theater chain said the bonuses were awarded to recognize the extraordinary efforts of employees to maintain the company's business and preserve stockholder value during the COVID-19 pandemic. CEO Adam Aron received $3.75 million, while other named executives received a combined $1.1 million, or nearly 60% of the total bonuses issued. The remainder was to be split among theater managers and company associates. All right, so right now I wanted to go on fintel.io to show you guys something very quickly about AMC. So take a look at this. So I know you guys are not new to seeing this. If you are new to seeing it, I'm going to explain it very, very quickly here. Is that green rows indicate new positions, but red rows indicate closed positions. What we need to take a look at here on March the 1st, we have Vanguard Extended Market Index Fund investor shares adding to their position. It is not a new position because they're already invested. As you see here, if we take a look, we see on February the 10th, Vanguard Group already has 7.6 million shares. So the fact that they're still adding, and there's been a recent update from March the 1st, is something that we need to take into consideration in regards to, hey, this gives more investor confidence. A lot of eyeballs are actually seeing this, and I find it very, very interesting. Even if we take a look here at Pioneer High Income Trust on the 26th, like look at all this activity that happened on the 26th alone. This is just something I wanted to show you guys quickly to take into consideration, and why I still do believe there's a lot more upside for AMC. So for my final thoughts on AMC, like I said, I'm very impressed. I love what I saw on the day. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing AMC take a move into that double-digit area, that $10 area. That's the area where I'm really looking at. In regards to anyone who might be in this play, like I said, just know the risk, know the volatility that comes with it, and do not invest or trade with any emotions. Don't have any emotions in the money, because you're more likely to make the wrong decision. I also want to put out the disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, so when you do invest, just know you're doing it at your own risk. I'll be talking to you guys soon.